Guys, it's your girl T, and it's time for another recap of our favorite show, As the Ratchet World Turns, aka Love and Hip Hop New York. So on last week's episode, Mona Scott left us with a cliffhanger. We were all watching Joe Budden get down on one knee and basically asked Tahiry, Jose to marry him. So after everything was said and done, Joe Budden got down there, he proposed to Tahiry, and then he started saying this speech off the top of his head that he was trying to memorize, and it's obvious that Mona Scott must have wrote it on WordPad because his speech just seemed really disingenuous. So he's saying how much he loves Tahiry and how much he wants to be with her, how he doesn't want to be with any other woman. And Tahiry's looking like, bitch, really? I'm not mine, none of this shit. And Tahiry tells him no in front of his entire family, in front of the world, in front of national television. She's like, I can't, Joe. You know, we've been through too much in our relationship and I don't want to get married to you and end up in the same situation. So Joe is salty, and then insert the sad music starts playing. And it's all this depressing music, and Joe looks so sad, and he's sitting there just looking really hurt, all the while chewing gum. Who the hell proposes to somebody with a mouthful of double mint? He was chewing gum the whole damn time. He was chewing gum when he was proposing to her. He was chewing gum when he was saying this damn speech. I'm gonna need Joe to get his life. That is not how you propose to somebody with a mouthful of gum in your damn mouth. I'm happy that Tahiry told him no, because it's obvious they don't need to be together. They've been together off and on for the past 7 years. It's been nothing but drama. Why get married if the relationship is not working when you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend? Getting married is not going to resolve the issues that they have in their relationship. They need to have their issues resolved first before they can look at getting married. So I'm glad that she told him no, because Joe is not ready to be a husband and she's not ready to be a wife. And I'm glad that she recognized that, as opposed to trying to chase this wedding fantasy that so many girls have in their head. So in the next scene, we have Grandpa Peter Bums, and he's meeting up with Saigon. They're meeting up at a local cigar shop. For all we know, Grandpa Bums could be squatting at this cigar shop. So him and Saigon are talking. He's telling Saigon about the whole situation that went down at Rich Dollar's party, about how Tyra rocked in with that ratchet outfit, and he basically called her outfit a yeast infection bodysuit. When he called it a yeast infection bodysuit, y'all, I fell the hell out. I'm like, Grandpa Gunz got jokes. He says that she looked a hot mess. She had on a blonde wig and she was trying to make him jealous, but he didn't give a fuck because he has Amina. So Saigon's like, okay, so you finally made your decision. You're going to choose to be with Amina. And Peter Gunz is like, yeah, I choose Amina. You know, she's German. She's a bad chick. And Saigon's like, well, she must have some pretty good pussy for you to leave Tyra after 13 years for Amina. And he's like, well, no, it's not that. It's bigger than that. You know, we're just really cool. We just really vibe each other. And Saigon's like, you know what, I dig that. I watch German porn, you know, because German porn proves how good German people are. Yeah, thank you, Saigon, for that enlightenment. Had me Googling German porn, and from what I saw, it looks the same as American porn. Damn freak. Moving on to the next scene. So in the next scene, we have Rashida Ali, and Rashida Ali is throwing a book party for Erica Mena, because I guess Erica is writing her second book. I don't know not one person who bought her first book. You know, and I'm just curious to know, who is this publishing company who keeps publishing all these works by Erica Mena? So anyways, we're now at her book party, and she's over there hanging out with Sin, aka Little Chipotle, and in walks Rich Dollars. So Erica is telling her, like, you know what, you have to be cool with him because this is who I'm working with. He's helping my career. And Sin is still feeling some type of way. And once again, her and Rich Dollars, they start arguing and going back and forth. And Rich Dollars is like, you know what, get that bird. She's a bird bitch. Fuck her. They keep going back and forth. They're arguing. Now Sin is popping off at Rich. Erica's telling Rich to shut up, and the whole thing just looks pitiful. The whole situation just looks crazy and trashy. So Erica ends up, so Rich Dollar says, you know what, I don't need this. I'm tired of her jokes. I'm tired of her saying that I'm 40 years old. I'm about to leave. So Rich Dollars ends up walking out the party. Erica goes running behind them, and then all of a sudden Rich Dollars grabs her face and starts kissing all over her and saying, you know what, quit fronting, you know you mine. I only let her borrow you. And he just starts raping her face. He just starts kissing her. And then Sin comes out there and is like, you know what, this is what I can't deal with. This is what I can't take. This is some bullshit. He's disrespectful. He doesn't respect our relationship, and you continue to let it happen. And that's my whole issue with this relationship. How can Sin get mad at Rich when Erica herself does not respect this relationship? She allows Rich to do things to her. She flirts with Rich, and it's obvious that her and Rich are back fucking. I mean, anybody can see this coming. And it's just, and so to me, if she has no respect for Sin, why should anybody else have respect for Sin? Sin needs to take her beef up with Erica as opposed to taking her beef up with Rich, because Rich is just the fall guy. Erica's the one who's disrespecting her. So in the next one, we have Saigon and light-skinned Bobbi Kristina. So Saigon is finally getting up the nerve to go meet up with light-skinned Bobbi Kristina's father. And am I the only one who was disappointed when I seen her dad? I just knew that damn Bobby Brown was going to come out the damn room and shake Saigon's hand. But instead it was some old Puerto Rican man. I'm like, who the hell is this? Oh, that's her father? I just knew it was going to be damn Bobby Brown. Damn it, Bobbi Kristina, you had me fooled. Anyways, so Saigon goes to talk to the father, and he's saying that he wants his permission to allow Erica Jean and their son Steven to move in with Saigon. He wants them to be a family. And the father says, yeah, I'm old school and I'm glad that you're meeting up with me and this is how it should be. Okay, this scene makes no sense to me. So you're so old school that it's been over 2 years and you've never met the man who got your daughter pregnant. And Saigon, you're trying to show respect by asking the father, can you move this 30-year-old woman out of his household to come live with you? But yet and still you didn't have enough respect to meet him before this. This whole situation is backwards and makes no damn sense. So you didn't need permission to knock her up. You didn't need permission to get her pregnant out of wedlock. You didn't need permission to, to basically abandon her to the point where she had to move back in with her father. But now you need permission to move her out of her father's home. These three ratchet ass people don't sit down with that stupid ass, inconsistent ass storyline. This was obviously a situation where it was a one-night stand and this woman got pregnant. But they're trying to act for her sake like it was so much more than what it was. This whole situation is ratchet. Both her, Saigon, and the daddy all need several damn seats for that stupid ass scene. Moving on. So in the next scene, we have Saigon and light-skinned Bobbi Kristina. She has finally decided to go move in with Saigon. She said, fuck Section 8, fuck the food stamps. She's gone with her baby daddy. Her and the baby decided to accompany Saigon. They're going down to his video shoot. What he's shooting a video for, I have no idea, because the last thing that Saigon did musically was about 7 years ago. So he's shooting this music video, and his family's on the set, and they're watching him, and they just seem really, really proud, and they seem really, really happy. And I'm sitting here like, is this bitch for real? Just a week ago, this fool was throwing that big ass bag of yours across the parking lot, calling you a hood booger and a hoe. Now you guys are all lovey-dovey. Girl, bye. Moving on to the next scene. So in the next scene, we have Amina Caterpillar and Peter Gunz. We haven't seen Amina in about a week. We've been missing her like crazy. But once again, Amina did not fail to say some stupid ass shit. So as they're looking for a place, Amina wants a bigger place. She wants to look for at least a 3-bedroom. And Peter's like, for what? It's just me and you. We don't need anything that big. And she's like, what do you mean just me and you? We're going to have a child. I want to have a baby. And Peter Gunz is like, hold up now. I'm not ready for a kid. I already have 5 kids out here. I don't need any more. And Amina starts crying and getting upset. And she's like, Peter, I want a baby. I want a baby just like your other baby mamas. How come they can have your babies but not me? And I'm like, is this bitch for real? This is a grown woman crying about how she's upset that she can't be another baby's mama. Like, are you for real? This is insane. This man has 5 kids that he can't take care of, that he's struggling to take care of. He had to do this reality TV show just to get money in his pocket, and now you're crying because you can't have his baby? Y'all don't even have a place to live. Both of y'all are homeless right now. Amina has no place to stay. Peter Gunz has no place to stay. But you guys are worried about bringing a baby into this world? Man, let's start with the water bill first. Let's start with the light bill first. Let's see if he can pay his rent on time before you bring a child into this world. This whole situation is just ratchet. And what's even more crazy is that just the other day, this picture was posted on Instagram and it went viral. And it's a picture of Peter Gunz and Amina. The person says that Peter Gunz and Amina are at the welfare office applying for Medicaid. Peter Gunz has since come out addressing the picture. He's saying that they were at the doctor's office and not the welfare office. But who knows? Who's to say? But the whole situation is just ratchet. This is proof now that this woman is pregnant. It's like people are so backwards. Yes, she's married to him, but this whole situation is just a mess. Why would you want to be the 6th baby's mother? It makes no sense to me whatsoever. So in the next one, we have Yandy Smith and Tyra. And Yandy is sitting here gassing Tyra's head up, telling her how good she looked at the party, how fabulous she looked. See, that's the type of chick that is not a real friend. That's the type of chick that don't want nobody else looking better than she looks, because Tyra looked a hot damn mess. She looked like little Kim with a yeast infection. I can't believe that Yandy had the nerve to say that outfit that Tyra had on was cute or appropriate. Yandy, I'm going to need you to get your life lying and gassing that little girl's head up like that. That's a damn shame. And then while they're talking, they start talking about Mendices, and Yandy once again starts crying and saying how hard it is. And then all these bird-ass chicks on Twitter start giving Yandy props and saying that she's a strong woman and they're so proud of her. How the hell are y'all giving Yandy praises for getting with a drug dealer, getting pregnant by him, and now she's upset because he's looking at time in federal prison? Once again, like I said from the beginning, I have 0 fucks to give about Yandy and Mendices' situation because she knew what time it was. I'm saying you win some, you lose some, but all her tears and her crying and going back and forth talking about the same shit in every damn scene, I don't care. The only person I feel bad for in that whole situation is the baby, who's not going to have a father in his life for the next 15 to 20 years over some stupid ass shit. So last but not least, Peter goes to go hunt down Tyra, and him and Tyra are talking, and basically Peter's, telling Tyra that, he wasn't really feeling her getup. She was doing too much, and Tyra's like, you know what, it don't matter. I'm doing me now. I'm moving on. So Peter finally realizes that Tyra has moved on, and she's planning on doing her, and Peter kind of feels bad, but he tells Tyra that he's sorry for everything he put her through, that he's just going to be with Amina from now on, and Tyra starts crying, and Peter looks like he's about to cry. And you guys know breaking up is hard to do, especially when you've been with somebody for so long. It does hurt, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to go your separate ways. But what killed me with that damn last scene was when Peter was like, if you need anything from me, Tyra, if you need any type of money, if you need any type of help, just call me. I'm just a phone call away. Grandpa Bums, sit your broke ass down. Tyra can't call you and ask you for shit. You see that damn itty bitty ass apartment that Tyra's living in with 2 of your damn kids? You had to do this show in order to get some money, but you got the nerve to tell her that in case she needs anything, she needs to call you? Boy, bye. This whole situation was not only crazy, but it was ratchet as hell, and is to be expected on As a Ratchet World Turns. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. What was your favorite scene? What did you like? What did you dislike? Make sure you guys sign up for my new website. It's lovelyt.com. I'm going to post a link down below. All of my videos, my recaps, everything will also be on the website. And you guys feel free to create your own profiles as well and upload your own videos onto the website also. And don't forget to follow me. I'm at lovelyt on Twitter. All right, talk to y'all later. Deuces.